Are you here for the cure?
No. Actually, I was just leaving.
No one ever leaves.
Chris Bumray here from JoBlo.com with a review of director Gore Verbinski's long-awaited return to horror, A Cure for Wellness. Now, it's been nearly 15 years since The Ring, but Verbinski, who's been busier with movies like Pirates of the Caribbean and The Lone Ranger, hasn't lost his feel for the genre, although the indulgent 2.5-hour running time reeks of the same excess that's marred a couple of his franchise films. No matter, A Cure for Wellness is his best film in some time. The story of an ambitious company man, played by Dane DeHaan, who travels up to a remote Swiss clinic to recover a lost CEO, Verbinski's film feels like a flashback to Hammer horror classics of yore, done on a studio-level budget and R-rated to boot. While the mystery revolving around the clinic's waters and his connections to a century-old death of an aristocrat and his sister bride isn't able to sustain the running time, A Cure for Wellness is well worth watching for the individual set pieces, some of which are quite striking. These include a bit where DeHaan is submerged in a sensory deprivation tank filled with snakes, and the scariest trip to the dentist's office since Marathon Man. And I guarantee you there'll be a couple of walkouts at the movie theater during this scene. While DeHaan still isn't quite personable enough to be a lead, the supporting cast is excellent, with the ethereal Mia Goth as a patient of the clinic with the mind of a child, and a sinister Jason Isaacs as the clinic's head doctor.
We can't let you get an infection. You must let us take care of you. After all, that's why you're here.
A Cure for Wellness is also utterly gorgeous to look at, with Verbinski's choice of a setting being ideal for a horror movie, which is well captured by his usual DP, Bojan Bazeli. The score is also strong, as are some of the scare moments, including an inspired one that plays tribute to the Vincent Price version of House of Wax. So, even if A Cure for Wellness is a B-movie story dressed up in an A-level prestige production, it can be forgiven for how dynamic it is in bits and pieces. Verbinski, despite laying off horror since The Ring, hasn't lost his flair for the genre, although next time, here's hoping the premise is able to sustain his ambitions a little bit better. And 2.5 hours? Really? Hammer Horror would have gotten this done in 90 minutes flat. Although to give Verbinski credit, A Cure for Wellness is never boring. I give this one 7 on 10 on the merits of the set pieces alone. Until next time, I'm Chris Bumray for JoBlo.com.
Then you will see. It's wonderful here.
Breathe in. Breathe out. Imagine yourself in a neutral state. You feel a cool wetness at your feet. Water, a bubbling stream.